Hello. One. I begin. There's a stillness today. That okay. So there's a stillness today that is quite welcome, even though I have a lot to do. It's been a rough week. Had a virus, I've got a throat infection, the body's quite tired, and I've got new opportunities happening, so hopefully I'm well for those. And yeah, I think for a couple of weeks now, one of my videos where I said I woke up hearing, was it Next to You I Can Touch the Fire by Ice House, and it's been a theme. I was hearing Pele, I believe is volcano goddess from Hawaii. I don't know a lot about that culture. I know there have been fires in Hawaii, but I don't know if there's been any volcanic. I mean, it's still related. But just these references in card readings, in music, in media, this idea of fire, and we all know that fire can be cleansing and destructive, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's just how we experience it. And then yesterday, a YouTuber that I haven't followed for a while popped up, and it's Julian. I believe he's very heart-centered, but the language he uses is difficult for me. It's not in my learning path much. But he was talking about the alchemy of becoming the Christ in the inner alchemy. It's on all levels. It's physical as well. And he was saying how in the Bible, in those holy texts, they speak of the brainwave states as earth, water, air, and fire. And the purpose of his video was, this part of his video was pointing out that we're in the fire stage, and that really resonated with me. So beta is earth, alpha is water, theta is air, and delta is fire. 515. So all these references. I see myself going up in flames. Next to you, I can touch the fire. I'm being shown just barren earth that's just black, and then there's kind of white, blue, grey smoke kind of wafting around, like the fire's out now. That'd be nice. And another message I got through a YouTuber, and I'm sorry I don't know who they were, they're a Christian one. So the language they use again is pretty foreign to me, but they were talking about being baptized with fire, with being made pure with fire, and they were talking about how, and they seem to be believe that they were directly channeling the Holy Spirit, so I'll honor that. And there's a Rex plane going overhead. Rex means king. Incoming. Vibration feels really good in the heart chakra. Thank you. So this YouTuber, this channel, was saying that in the Bible, Jesus was sent word that his best friend Lazarus was very ill, and would Jesus come straight away to heal him? And Jesus waited another 2 days before he left, even though it was his best friend. And by the time he reached Lazarus' body, he was dead 4 days. And this YouTuber, I will try and find them and link them below, or at least mention them below. They said that the Holy Spirit said, please let me get this right, that by then people knew of Jesus and knew of the miracles of healing. But they didn't know of, I'm hearing now, the resurrection. They didn't know of the rebirth. And not just as an analogy, which is a bit challenging for me, because I tend to think of, if you died, you should probably move on to a healthy body. So I've got to process that. But when he said, I believe it was, Lazarus, come forth, when he said, Lazarus, come forth, I was lying down and I could feel energy come up from my spine and from my back, and it looked golden.